What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews, back at it again with another hometown take. Today I'm talking about the Atlanta Hawks, and we about to get to the bottom of things, all right? I am going to tell you all, especially you mad Hawks fans out there that was like, why don't we trade Cam Reddish and only get a first-round pick, man? Like, wham. Well, I'm about to tell you what popped off and what really happened, okay? So, first things first, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, check out the first link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Hawks to some more wins and playing some defense. You already know what's going on. Check out the second link in my description box to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast, where me and your girl SymoneWithTheSports are talking to your favorite former and current athletes, hosts, anchors, reporters, head coaches, all that good stuff. Listen to the pod, like the pod, download the pod, subscribe to the pod, and share it out to your friends so they can do all the same things. There's not much time on this memory card, so I can't do the whole thing 3 times. Anywho, let's get right into the video, guys. So, I'm going to put a bow on Cam Reddish and why he got traded, because Travis Schlenk is forthcoming in his honesty, and I love it. He's forthcoming with some information about the whole Cam Reddish situation, and I've been on Twitter and I've gotten some answers for you all, so you all can stop and relax. Anywho, I'm going to talk about Cam Reddish, put a bow on it, and then we're going to talk about Kevin Knox. And even though he hasn't, had the best success as a New York Knick, why he could actually thrive a little bit more in Atlanta and be a really good role player and bench player for the Atlanta Hawks. So, first things first, Cam Reddish. Shout out to Tanitra Batiste. I was watching a couple of her videos. She recorded Travis Schlenk on a Zoom with the media, and he was answering a question about Cam Reddish, kind of why he was traded, and getting the first round pick back for Cam Reddish and what that meant for the Atlanta Hawks. And Travis said, he wished Cam would have worked out, and he wanted Cam Reddish to be here, but his job as the GM of the Atlanta Hawks is to bring guys and have guys on the team that want to be here. Cam Reddish didn't want to be here. If you go watch the video, you can tell by just the way he's answering the question and saying what he's saying, you can just tell Cam Reddish did not want to be here. Also, I went on, I saw Chris Kirshner. He reports on the Atlanta Hawks for The Athletic, him, and he tweeted out his story on The Athletic. I'm not subscribed to Athletic, so I couldn't read the full story. But in the headline, he said basically that Cam Reddish did not want to be here. And he came to the Atlanta Hawks in the offseason telling the Atlanta Hawks and Travis Schlenk as much. So, long story short, Cam Reddish was here. Well, Cam Reddish was traded, I should say, because he did not want to be here. Cam Reddish asked for the trade, y'all. And to get a first-round pick back and Kevin Knox for a dude who did not want to be here, I think is actually pretty good. And Travis Schlenk said that too in his press conference. He said, while he hopes Cam has a good career in New York and has a good time in New York, he wishes no ill will on Cam, and neither do I. But he said he had to get the best value for Cam Reddish that he could. Whether that means Cam went to his ideal spot or ideal team or not, he had to get the best value for Cam Reddish that he could, and that was with the New York Knicks. So getting a first-round pick for a guy that didn't want to be there, and some of these other GMs and stuff on other teams might have known Cam Reddish did not want to be with the Atlanta Hawks, and that could have hurt Travis Schlenk and his trade leverage. So for Travis Schlenk to get, and mind you, again, Cam Reddish is a high-priced dude, I'm sure. Like I said, like I've been saying, he's an asset, 22-year-old guy who, has all this potential and, has a good skill set, could be a very good two-way player. But again, though, still, he did not want to be here. And for Travis Schlenk to get a first-round pick out of a dude who didn't want to be here, along with the player that, we could use and could be a good role player for this team, I think is very impressive by Travis Schlenk and the Atlanta Hawks. So, can we please stop saying, why did Travis trade Cam Reddish? Why did he trade him and only get him a first-round pick back and this, that, and the third? Cam didn't want to be here, so he had to trade him. He had no choice. And then I saw a good point, too, on some comments on Twitter, is that maybe that's the reason the Hawks have been struggling this year. Now, again, the defense is the main thing and the root issue, but it's got to be hard for the team, for the guys in that locker room that, you know, maybe want to be on the team, hearing about a guy or knowing a guy is on that team in the locker room who honestly does not want to be there. You know, that can bring a mood down, that can bring the morale of the team down, and that can affect their gameplay. So the fact that Cam Reddish was in there for as long as he was this season, not wanting to be there, you know, because if the reports are true, Cam went up to the Hawks in the front office and Travis Schlenk in the offseason and said, I do not want to be here and I want to go somewhere else. And he played 34 games this season, was with the team for half the season basically, not wanting to be there. That could negatively affect the team, and it probably did. So maybe now that we got Cam Reddish out of there, barring, I don't know if anybody else wants to leave or not, but if they do, send them all packing, Travis, because I want guys who want to be here. And if you don't want to be here, go. We don't need you. So hopefully we got all the guys out that don't want to be here, and now we can focus on playing defense and getting back to winning basketball. But Cam Reddish not wanting to be there could have negatively affected the team as well in the locker room, and that could have translated on the court. So Cam Reddish got traded because he didn't want to be here, so stop going in on Travis, all that stuff. Like, it's over with. Cam is gone. He ain't coming back. As far as we know, not now, not anytime soon. He didn't want to be here, so he's gone. And we at least got a first-round pick back for him that we can use in another trade package. We got Kevin Knox back for him that we could, you know, he could be a solid bench player for us, a solid role player, and we'll see what's popping. So with that being said, let's get into Mr. Kevin Knox. So as you guys know, Kevin Knox drafted out of Kentucky, I believe. Yeah, that's where he went to school, Kentucky. So Kevin Knox has not been too hot this year, but he did have a very good rookie season, averaged 12.8 per game in 28.8 minutes per game, played 75 games, and you know, was at a solid rookie season. Now he's been going down ever since, and mostly the reason he hasn't been playing this year is, and shout out to the Atlanta analyst, he actually said it in the live last night. If Tom Thibodeau not rocking with you, you not gonna play. And if Tom Thibodeau rocks with you, you're not gonna come out of the game. So you're either gonna play all 48 minutes or you're gonna play 2 minutes. And that's actually pretty true, because this season Kevin Knox averaging 3.6 points per game in only 8.5 minutes. So not getting a lot of play time, and that's why the production is low. But we know with the Atlanta Hawks, Kevin Knox would probably get some solid play time. Could be a solid win coming off the bench. He could score. You know, his defensive rating is actually higher than Cam Reddish's this season. Now, I know it's not saying a lot because he hasn't played a whole bunch this season, but we could turn Kevin Knox's fortunes around and have him be a very good role player for us. So we'll have to wait and see the kind of minutes he gets, or if he even stays on this team, or if he'll be part of a bigger trade. We'll see, but I would be okay with seeing what Kevin Knox has to offer this team, and I would be okay with seeing him get some minutes. I don't know if he's going to play tonight. Don't know if he's going to play Saturday against his old team in the New York Knicks. We'll see, but we'll see what Kevin Knox has to offer. I'm willing to give him a chance because he hasn't really had a chance in New York past his rookie season, and we'll see what he's going to do. But guys, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Check out the first link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. Help fuel the Atlanta Hawks to some more wins. We need it. We're going into game 41 tonight against Miami. Almost at the halfway point. So we got a lot of work to do if we want to even get in the play-in tournament at this point. Hopefully we can turn it around and not even have to play in the play-in tournament, but got to take it one game at a time, and hopefully we get our revenge win tonight in Miami. So buy me a coffee if you can. Check out the second link in my description box to subscribe to the Tough Calls podcast. Like the pod, listen to the pod, download the pod, subscribe to the pod, share the pod out to your friends so they can do all the same things. And again, guys, I know we liked Cam. I know we wanted him to work out, but he didn't want to be here. And if you don't want to be here, if you don't want to be on the team, you got to go. Simple as that. It was never going to work with Cam if you never wanted to be here, or if he didn't want to be here this entire year. So it is what it is. He's gone. We got to move on. Y'all need to move on too. Relax. Travis is going to make some more moves. He's going to do what he's got to do to make this team better. Okay? So until I talk to you guys next time, stay true to Atlanta. Believe in Atlanta. Get out your feelings about Cam Reddish. Peace.